Soul Liberation. Episode 2. The Reluctant Witness. Over the next few days, even Stani, determined as she was to notice nothing beyond her immediate concerns, couldn't help observing peculiarities. The perpetually angry driver who used to honk outside her building now waited patiently without complaint. The couple next door, whose fights penetrated even her noise-canceling headphones, now spoke in gentle, measured tones. The barista, who never got her order right, suddenly prepared everything perfectly, with the same placid smile as everyone else she reluctantly encountered. Not my business, Stani reminded herself, even as she registered that something fundamental had shifted. 1 week after the light phenomenon, Stani accidentally bumped into a man while rounding a corner, causing him to drop his phone. Instead of shattering on the pavement, the device stopped mid-air moments before impact, then gently settled on the ground without a scratch. The man picked it up with that same serene smile everyone seemed to wear now, and continued on his way. That night, despite her rule against involving herself in anything that didn't directly affect her work or basic needs, Stani found herself pulling out her laptop and searching for news about strange occurrences. The results disturbed her more than the events themselves. Nothing but positive stories, technological breakthroughs, disease eradications, peace agreements. This isn't right, she whispered to her empty apartment. Reluctantly, Stani went to her closet and dug through boxes she hadn't opened since moving in. At the bottom of one, wrapped in an old t-shirt, she found a small journal, bound in faded leather, her childhood record of soul-walking experiences. She'd kept it not out of sentiment, but as a reminder of why she needed to remain disconnected from others. Sitting cross-legged on her bedroom floor, Stani stared at the journal, torn between her lifelong commitment to non-involvement and the growing certainty that something was fundamentally wrong with the world. I just want to look, she justified to herself. Just one quick look from the outside, and then whatever's happening can continue happening without me. Closing her eyes, she began the breathing techniques her grandmother had taught her, techniques she'd spent 20 years trying to forget. As her consciousness began separating from her physical form, Stani had no way of knowing that her carefully constructed isolation was about to be shattered, and that despite her best efforts to remain uninvolved, she was about to become central to the most important struggle humanity had ever faced.